Olivia Rovin, and I am very happy to be here to share my story. Each year, more than 1 million people in the United States are diagnosed with cancer. About 16,000 of these people are children. On January 26, 2015, I found out that I was one of them. Since I was in first grade, I have participated in Relay for Life, aware of its importance, but never really thinking that it would have any real connection with me. You always hear about people getting cancer, but you never think that it will ever happen to you. The thing is that cancer doesn't discriminate. No matter what you have done, or no matter who you are, cancer does not care. No one knows why people get cancer. We know ways to prevent certain types and how to deal with many of them, but we have yet to find a true cause for cancer. When I was first diagnosed, it did not feel real. I just could not wrap my mind around the fact that I, a healthy, normal 16-year-old athlete, had cancer. Why did this happen to me, I wondered. I always felt that everything happens for a reason, but now I wasn't so sure. If everything happened for a reason, what was the reason for me having Hodgkin's lymphoma? When you're 16, your biggest problems are supposed to be studying for tests, deciding what you're going to wear, and choosing where you and your friends are going to hang out. Instead, I was faced with problems like how am I going to feel after my next chemotherapy? When can I make up that test that I missed? And how am I going to make it through this? No one should ever have to go through what I did, and I got lucky. My diagnosis and treatment were much better than what some kids have to go through. The first night after I was diagnosed, I posted a picture to the social media site Instagram, letting everyone who followed me know what was going on. Within 24 hours, I gained over 200 new followers and had a ridiculous amount of comments wishing me luck, praying for me, and sending other uplifting messages. The hashtag #LiveStrong started trending on Twitter, for which I don't even have an account. The support from the whole community was absolutely overwhelming, but it was exactly what I needed. How could I not make it through this with a whole city behind me? It was just another reason to keep fighting. From the beginning, I made up my mind that I wasn't going to let this obstacle ruin my life. I'm a distance runner, so I am all too familiar with pushing through pain. I was determined to continue to do well in school because grades and learning are important to me. After my initial diagnosis, I flew up to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. There, I was enrolled in a study for low-risk Hodgkin's patients. The study involved chemotherapy once a week for 8 weeks. Then, I would fly up to Memphis again for further testing to see if the cancer had disappeared. If it had, I was done. But if not, I would have to undergo 1 month of radiation at St. Jude. My doctors at All Children's worked with my doctors at St. Jude to carry out my treatment plan. I went to school every day and only missed a few classes on Fridays when I got chemotherapy. I would recover over the weekend and return to school each Monday. I continued to run track, but I only focused on one event. My goal was not to set records. I just wanted to compete the best I could given the circumstances. The weeks went by fairly quickly. Some were better than others, as I tried to maintain a positive attitude. I couldn't imagine handling the situation any other way. I would like to think that I had a smile on my face 98% of the time. I'm not going to lie though, there were hard days too. On days like that, I relied on my amazing support system of family and friends to help pick me back up. The two hardest parts of my treatment were losing my hair and the effects the chemotherapy had on my running. No teenage girl wants to be bald. I do understand that losing my hair was just a side effect of a treatment that saved my life, and I am very grateful for that. As you can see, it is growing back, and that makes me very happy. The chemotherapy made running extra hard on my body. My endurance was much lower than it had been previously, which was very frustrating. I could not train as much as I would have liked due to fatigue and overall feeling bad some days. On days like that, I just had to remind myself that it was okay to let myself rest and heal. Over the past few months, my strength has returned and even increased to the point where I feel stronger than ever. Cross-country season is quickly approaching, and I am prepared to come back with fiery vengeance. Throughout my treatment, I tried to blog at least once or twice a week, sharing how I was feeling and what I was thinking. It added up to be a combination of updates, inspirational messages, humor, and even some sadder thoughts. I think writing really helped me process my experience. I encourage all people to find something they enjoy doing that helps them cope when things are hard. When I found out that I was cancer-free on April 9th, 2015, it was probably It was probably one of the happiest moments of my life. I learned many things from this whole experience. I would like to share some of them with you all. First, attitude is everything. No matter the situation, if you have a positive attitude and try to make the best of it, it will be better, I promise. Your mind is stronger than you can ever imagine. Second, you are not defined by the obstacles that you face in life, but by how you handle them. I found this thought very helpful throughout my treatment. Third, in hard times, you should turn to the people who love and care about you for support. Love can lift you up. Finally, someone always has it worse than you, so be grateful for what you have and don't take little moments of happiness or peace for granted. I have learned to enjoy each moment of belly-aching laughter with friends, each hug from my parents, and each sunrise just a little bit more than before I was diagnosed. Life is so fragile, and we need to enjoy each day as much as we can because you never know when everything will change. Most importantly, I want to thank all of you for all that you do to support Relay for Life. The money raised for cancer research makes a difference and saves lives. I am standing here today as an example of that. I was able to continue my life as an active, hardworking 10th grade student during my treatment because I was enrolled in a study that cured my cancer with less chemotherapy and no radiation. Not only saving lives, but also minimizing the effects of treatment is an important focus of cancer research. Your enthusiasm, hard work, and determination make it possible for this to happen. What you do helps take us one step closer to finding the cure for cancer. Hopefully in the future, no other teenagers will have to experience what I did. My name is Olivia Rovin. I'm 16 years old. I've been a relayer for 10 years, a cancer survivor for 4 months, and I'm ready to paint my world purple. Thank you.